hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers, watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickers, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickers, watch the market unfold. Grand Rising, joyous awakenings. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is the weekend, so you know what that means. We are giving out support and resistance levels for next week. This particular episode is the $1 Trillion Ticker Semiconductor companies. Happy Sunday, August 9th, 2026. NVIDIA has led this group with an 11.5% gain this past week. AVGO gained 9.8% and TSM finished 3.9% higher. NVIDIA also received another note of confidence from the AI infrastructure economy after SpaceX said it would exclusively use NVIDIA chips for its artificial intelligence technology. However, all three stocks are now approaching important resistance. NVIDIA closed inside the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone. TSM finished below its weekly high, and AVGO experienced a massive 64-point range between its weekly high and low. Today, we're mapping out support, resistance, gaps, Smart Money Concept zones that could control next week's price action. This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Let's get into these charts, y'all, so I give you these levels. These episodes are going to be short on the weekend. All right, here we go. NVIDIA. Let me show you. Look at this. Wonderful week. Best week in a long time. Best week in a long time. Probably best week of the year. Let me see right quick. According to this, just a quick eye check, this is definitely best week. Best week since May 2025. Oh, hold on. Yeah, best week since May 2025. That's a long time to not have a best week. Anyway, this candle looks super bullish, as you can see here. Up 11.5% on the week, and it did end up finishing inside this Smart Money Concepts resistance zone, so we'll get to that momentarily. NVIDIA ended up closing the week at $223.96. So our first support level to the downside. So this week I did do some charting on the 3-hour chart. So yeah, I'm adding some 3-hour levels on here now. We're going to see how good these 3-hour levels hit. Okay, so to the downside, the first support we have is 221.55, followed by 220.65, 218.35, 217, and then we have the top of this gap here at 216.50. The midway point of the gap is 214.80, and the bottom of the gap is 213. If we can get under that, we can go to 211, and then we have another small gap underneath that. To the upside resistance, we have 224.75, 225.65. The midway point of the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone is 226.80. And we have another level, 228.95, before we get to the top of this zone at 232.30. So be aware of that for the NVIDIA traders and investors. But if we can break this zone, we can go to all-time highs. Let's check our EMAs. So this is the... Oh, I should be on the other EMAs. The 20, the 50, and the 200 EMAs, we're way above all those. So definitely bullish as far as the EMAs. Let's check out the AVGO. Let's see what the AVGO says. The AVGO actually gave us a buy signal on Tuesday before the gap up. So this would actually be the entry here down at 211. So this is a second entry. So based on the second entry, the stop loss is 220.66. And the first target is 227, then 230, and then 233. So if you like the AVGO's call, there it is. Next we have TSM. Oh, another thing, we can look at technicals on here. On the day, oscillators is a buy, summary is a buy, and moving averages is a buy. On the week, oscillators is a buy, summary is a strong buy, and moving averages are a strong buy. On the month, buy, strong buy, strong buy. So that's great news for NVIDIA. Let's check out seasonality. It is what, August? Okay, so August from 2021 to 2025, we had 3 out of 5 years green. And 2022 was the worst year since the financial crisis. So I'm sure every ticker was red on that year. But outside of that, it's mostly green. And so far, it's very green in August. Okay. Let's check out some forecasts and price targets. Okay, so out of 56 analysts offering 1-year forecasts, wow, the lowest target is 180. The average target is 314, which is 40% upside. And the highest target is 743.10, which is a 231% upside. Wow. And analyst ratings, based on 64 analyst ratings over the past 3 months, strong buy is by far the greatest portion of those. All right, next, let's check out TSM. Okay, on the week, TSM was up 3.9%. As you can see, the low of the week was 398 and the high of the week was 426. That's a good week, 3.9%. Okay, now let's check out some levels here. So we did end up closing the week at 420.04. To the downside support, I got 418.20, 416.85, 413.10, 408, 406.70. We get underneath that, 401.55, 399.45, and the low of the week. To the upside, we have 423.25, 424.80, 426.30. We get above that, 428.90, 431.05, and 435. We get above that, 438, 439.65, and 443.25. All right, let's check out our 20, 50, and 200 EMAs. Okay, so the white line is the 20, the blue line is the 50, and the gray line is the 200. Where's the gray line at? Oh, it's way down there. Okay, we way over the 200. We just crossed the 20 this week. And we're about to break the 50. If we can break this 50, it's upside coming, y'all, on TSM as far as the SMAs. All right, let's check out the AVGO, see what the AVGO says. The AVGO did give a strong buy here on Tuesday. The entry was 417.17. It did pull back, hit the stop loss, but it didn't close underneath the stop loss. So you should have stayed in the trade. And then it came up. Well, actually, it hit TP1 on Wednesday and then hit the stop loss on Thursday, but it didn't close under there. And then it hit TP1 again on Friday. So TP2 is 427. TP3 is 432. And your stop loss is 412. So if you want to go by the algo, there you are. Well, actually, it already hit. So let's check out the 4 hours, see if we have any newer signal that hasn't hit the stop loss or to take profit yet. No. This is, what day is this? This is Thursday. Oh, okay, we did get a buy on Thursday. Let me take my drawings off so I can see. Alright, so we did get a buy here on Thursday at 5 a.m. The entry was 401. Okay, so it did hit TP1 on Wednesday. Oh, that's even further back than a daily chart. So forget about that, y'all. All right, let's check out the technicals on the day. Buy signal, strong buy on the moving averages. On the weekly, we got neutral on the oscillators, buy on the summary, and strong buy on the moving averages. On the month, we got neutral on the oscillators, buy on the summary, strong buy on the moving averages. And then let's check out some seasonality. August, from 2021 to 2025, we had 3 red August and 2 green August, but so far it's green, so it's looking like a pretty average month for TSM. Let's check out some forecasts. Okay, 16 analysts offer 1-year price forecast. The current price is 420.04. There are no forecasts that are underneath the current price. So that is wonderful. The lowest forecast is 2% to the upside. The average forecast is 28% to the upside. And the highest forecast is 54% to the upside. Based on 45 analysts over the past 3 months, strong buy is the largest majority by far. Wonderful. Looks great for TSM. All right, next, let's check out the algo. Next, let's go to AVGO. Let's see. On the week, very strong week, up 9.8%. Was able to break through all this resistance here, especially this. So I think we can get back up to here next week. I think we can get back to this 3-hour level here. All right, so let's take a closer look. AVGO ended up closing the week at 427.76. To the downside support, we got 423.80, 421.60, 418.15, 416.55, 410.75, 407.50. If we break underneath that, we can go all the way to our gap here, which the top of the gap is $400.75. The midway point of the gap is $396.60, and the bottom of the gap is $392.60. To the upside resistance, we have another gap. So our first resistance level is actually the bottom of the gap. That's going to be 430.85. And inside this huge gap, we have some levels: 434.10, 442.20, 448.90, and 456.45. Oh yeah, we got a lot of levels in this gap. And then right above the gap, we have Smart Money Concepts resistance zone. Okay, so let's check out the SMAs. We are far above all the SMAs, so that is very bullish. That's the 20 to 50 to 200 SMAs. Okay, next, let's check out the algo, see what the algo says. The algo gave us a buy way back here in the beginning of the month. Beginning of July, actually a month ago directly. So let's see if we have any more recent signal on the 4-hour. No, it's way back here, July 30th. But the entry would have been down here at 388, and this is the second entry here at 416. So it's probably gonna hit TP1 on Monday. So if you like that entry, well, it's actually $10 above the entry, so I wouldn't take it. All right, so that's what we got for AVGO. Let's check out the technicals. On the day, buy, strong buy. On the week, buy, strong buy on the summary, strong buy on the moving averages. The past month, the neutral on the oscillator, strong buy on the summary, strong buy on the moving averages. Okay, let's check out seasonality. August is much more likely to be green on AVGO. As you can see, the only red from 2021 to 2025 was 2022, that very bearish year. So it's starting out very green, just like usual on AVGO. All right, let's check out the forecast. So 48 analysts offered a 1-year price target. There is one analyst who is really bearish on AVGO, has a price target down 49% to 215, while the current price is 427. But the average of these 48 analysts gives a target of 23% to the upside, which is 529. And our most bullish analyst gives a 57% upside to 675. And based on 55 analysts over the past 3 months, strong buy is the average by far. All right, that's what we got, y'all. Stay tuned in if you want to hear this song that I just made yesterday.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Here we go, y'all. Just made this yesterday.
$1 trillion tickers. Precincts. Before you master the market, you gotta master yourself. It ain't the money that traps us, it's our emotions tied to it. We were taught how to use money to survive, but never taught how money is used to create freedom. Today, we rewrite the code. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, we clocked an ounce, got jacked to the bone. Now I borrow off my credit, let my cash stay home. From overtime grind to leverage in place, now I let assets talk while I study the waves. Used to trade all my time just to earn every check. Now I'm learning how flex dollars connect. Money ain't the destination, it's a tool that I use. Either put it to work or let it work you. Trade beyond the trigger and beyond the check. Freedom mind first, then you earn respect. Labor gave us limits, now we move with skill. Purpose in my profit, faith funds the will. I'm not afraid of green, I let it breathe and grow. No panic in my pulse when the trend runs low. Strategic with the cash, gotta know what to do. Use money or be used, that choice is on you. Emotions had me shook when the chart turned red. Now zoom out time frames, bigger move instead. Had to break free from that working class script. Now I talk to the market like we gon' flip. Fear used to control every trade I made. Now patiently calm while the market plays. Red days don't define me, I execute my plan. Mastering money, emotions, now I understand. Trade beyond the trigger, then beyond the check. Oh, freedom mind first, then you earn respect. Oh, labor gave us limits, now we move with skill. Purpose in my profit, faith funds the will. I'm not afraid of green, I let it breathe and grow. No panic in my pulse when the trend runs low. Strategic with the cash, gotta know what to do. Use money or be used, that choice is on you. I used to chase green, like it might run out. Now I sit in the dip, I don't move off doubt. The goal ain't just income, it's building control. Letting money work while I'm guarding my soul. Every dollar got a purpose, every move got intent. I invested for tomorrow or strategically spent. I don't worship the money, I just give it a route. Make the money serve the mission, that's what freedom's about. Oh, if you still panic every time it drops, it's not a market problem, that's a mindset block. You ain't just losing trades, you losing trust. Until you master your emotions, profits always feel like maybe on a trigger, think beyond a check. Freedom mind first, then you earn respect. Oh, label gave us limits, now we move a skill. Purpose in my profit, faith funds the will. I'm not afraid of green, I let it breathe and grow. No panic in my pulse when the trend runs low. Strategic with the cash, gotta know what to do. Use money or be used, that choice is on you. It was never just about the market, it was about the mirror. Ooh. You're not just battling bulls and bears, you battling your blueprint. Ooh. Master your emotions, use money with wisdom, or money will use your wounds. Matt Riches. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.